This is Paul Fink, and welcome to this segment of Ninja Communication Course, Solid Support Systems. You are the average of the people around you. The more they're around you, the more they influence your life and the results in your life. Learn why millionaires carefully choose who they hang out with. More importantly, learn how to decide who to hang out with more and who to hang out with less. One key component that separates the best from the rest creates the environment for you to reach your ultimate potential. Listen for the questions in the training and see what answers now become clear for you. Let's go right to the training. Ninja Communication, Solid Support Systems. This is your host, Paul Fink, Peak Performance Coach. The number one question I receive: how the heck do you handle it all? How do you handle the spouse, the 6 kids, the multiple businesses, the students, the traveling around the country? How do you do all this staying sane and even happy? Well, the answer is, and the very first step for all of you, is clear communication with yourself as well as with others. And clear communication with, when I say others, I'm talking about those people around you, your centers of influence that we're going to call your significant 6, or, well, in my case, it may be 7. Your significant people, those people around you that, well, they are the most significant people that make up your center of influence. Who are they for you? And are they a plus or a minus? You see, there are people that you want to enroll, that you want to have by your side, that you want in your center of influence, those people you want to enroll. They would be your most supportive. They absolutely would be considered the pluses in your life. Then there are others that are your most non-supportive, that you want to move away from, that you want to isolate yourself from, and let's call them the minuses. Now, to get real clear with you, let's actually do an exercise right now. I want you to take out a piece of paper and write down, who are your significant 6? Who are the people in your life that are your center of influence? Those people that you correspond with the most, that you interact with the most, that have the most influence on what you do, on your life from day to day. As you put this list together, I want you to do one additional thing. I want you to actually put a plus sign next to those people that are supportive, and a minus sign next to those people that are non-supportive. The naysayers, if you will, in your life. Those people that might suck the energy out of your day as you enroll them or have them be a part of your life. So you have your people you want to enroll, your pluses, those people you want to isolate yourself from, your minuses, and you have your list. I want to give you an example. My first real estate program I ever got involved in was by a speaker called Carlton Sheets. And I heard of this program and I knew it was the way for us to go. You see, we have 6 children, and at the time 4 of them were in diapers. And because we had all this going on, I knew we had to create something new and different in our life. We had to create more abundance financially, more business stability, and I knew real estate investing was the way to make that happen. I heard of this program, and I went to my wife and I created what I now call our agreement. You see, I needed to talk to her about some of the shifts in our day-to-day existence that would be happening as I went forward on becoming a real estate investor. You see, up to this point, I had been extremely supportive and enrolled in doing a lot of activity with the children and taking care of them and being supportive of my wife all the way, and working with
the children, making sure that they were taken care of. And this was going to change. As I got into real estate, I realized I was going to need to spend more and more time doing real estate and less time within the family unit. And we came to this agreement, and I remember the moment. It was an actual conversation before I got involved in the program, saying, when we get involved in this program, we're going to move forward. I've got a vision of what we can do. This is where we're going to bring our family. In the meantime, you need to be taking more control and taking more responsibility and commitment to taking care of the children, while I'm moving forward and taking more responsibility and taking care of our future. With both of these agreements in place, we created commitment. We had received commitment from each other. I had actually asked for 12 months of this commitment to say, I'm going to go and devote myself and our time to this, to create something new for us. And this was our commitment to each other. In doing so, we achieved additional focus where there was no distractions or confusion as to what we were going to be doing every single day. And we also created a magical support system. You see, we weren't complaining to one another. There were no naysayers in the relationship. We were completely supportive in assisting one another to stay strong, to stay positive, and to stay firm with our agreement and our commitment to create this new life. We had established a continuous team play all during this process, so that our agreement created all this. And it all started with clear communication. You see, I went to my wife and I enrolled her, didn't I? I enrolled my wife in our vision. I enrolled my wife in our future. There are other people I had to isolate myself from, and you do too. Isolate yourself from those dream stealers, those naysayers in your life. The biggest challenge I see people having is they're listening to others. They're letting others drive them further away and drive you further away from your dreams. Every single day, you spend your time, energy, effort building up someone else's dreams rather than your own. Some people call that a job. I want you to devote your time and energy building up your dreams from this day forward. Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. He was commissioned by Andrew Carnegie to interview over 500 millionaires to find the success formula, the thing that created success with all these people. This project was going to take over 20 years of Napoleon Hill's life. The result was the book, Think and Grow Rich, and over 7 million copies have already been sold, and the number continues to grow. Now, what's amazing is the person who created the success formula, put it down in writing, had the same challenges you and I have. You see, he was severely criticized by family and friends. He was told to get a steady job, made fun of for being so naive to work for one of the richest men in the world, Andrew Carnegie, for no salary whatsoever. He was ridiculed for being so egotistical to think he could write a book on the philosophy of success. How dare he? Imagine if Napoleon had actually listened to these people. I want you to ask yourself these questions. When family and friends give you advice, do you listen? Change your actions because of it? Do you listen and live up to their expectations instead of your own? Do you fear what they will think or say if you take a different action? Would you live life differently if it was not for the opinion of others? You see, with each one of these questions, if you answered yes to any of them, you are not, absolutely, positively not thinking like a millionaire. Right here, right now, I want you to commit from this day forward to be thinking like a millionaire, to be thinking success, to be thinking positive, and to enroll more of the pluses in your life and isolate yourself more from the negatives and minuses in your life. Thinking like a millionaire. Here are questions to be asking yourself right now. Do I have a solid support system in my life? Who are my significant six? Who do I want to be a part of my significant six? Who do I want to enroll? Who do I want to actually enroll today? And who do I want to isolate myself from today? When will I take this action to create my dream life? Realize it is by enrolling the people that are going to be supportive, isolating yourself from the people that are going to be negative naysayers and minuses in your life is one of the key secrets to major success and happiness and joy and creating the life of your dreams. This is your host, Paul Fink, Peak Performance Coach, Ninja Communication, Solid Support Systems.
You now understand how important your support team can be in either building you up or tearing you down. To reach your fullest potential, make sure you're hanging out with the people that have the same exact vision as you do. You deserve it. Thank you for being a part of this training and continue to be a part of this process. We have only just begun. This is Paul Fink, your peak performance coach and author. Now master your mind and master your life.